Oh, oh, it was working.
Let me make sure.
It's back.
You see it on your end? 'Cause I only see black on my end, but
I can see
yeah,
it.
we're good. We're good.
Yeah,
All right,
like change the screen real quick or something. Like go back to the Angels stats.
yeah.
Now
We're chilling.
watching. Okay. One thing I do want to definitely say here is that CRK I think has a stronger pitching lineup.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact when if you look at his relief pitchers, they're not immediately giving up runs. But when you look at Angel's relief pitcher, half the batter's face are getting hits, and half those hits are becoming runs.
Yeah,
So I think it's really big for Anjao to keep the stamina on Mandy because just throughout the season he's shown very little ability to follow up with a strong relief pitcher.
yeah. Hasn't needed to face many batters with the relief pitcher, but yeah. I mean, Aaron seems on paper to be fine. I guess mostly a fastball thrower, but yeah, with the fastball thrower like Mandy, you do have to be worried about the stamina there for sure, especially since she's right under the stamina point where she gets the lowered cost heats. But we'll see what she has in store for people. Looks like they're getting ready now. Start this.
It's definitely excited to see if Angel's able to completely take advantage of his very strong batting lineup that's able to consistently get Fred and Pamela home off of those hits with the .619 average for Fred and 617 for Pamela. Very impressive.
All right, so I guess we're just waiting for them to get going here, and here we are, starting off the Royals and the Monsters. So who do you have in this one? I guess would be the first question. Game one, at least. Let's say game one. Is the home field advantage
Game
and Ernie buff a bit for the Royals to get past here, or
I want to say just for the first game, I think the Ernie buff is going to be too much. I think Ernie's going to take it on the home field
I mean, when
for this
setting up
one.
for the stream, I was watching a spectator game and unboosted Ernie just cranked one out at Ekman, and
Oh
you gotta think boosted. You gotta believe in the earn.
yeah, definitely. I think that's going to be the hardest thing to come over this series, especially having to get 3 games being at Steel. You got to get one win over it at least.
Yep. I don't think anyone really won at Steel, based on what I can remember. So I remember like Tara beat this team, but it was at her home. I don't know if they've lost a game at Steel really. Maybe in the playoffs. I haven't followed the junior league as closely as the humongous league.
Oh, here we go.
Starting these off, Vicky Kawaguchi, and yep, pretty standard, bringing people in. Yep, that's exactly what you want. Only one pitch used. Right back to the pitcher.
Yeah, and
Beautiful.
that's something that they definitely need looking to keep that stamina up there.
Yeah. Well, our BBL players know about the hit to contact or the pitch to contact thing. If you're worried about Sam at all, it's actually a nice thing to be able to do against these players that aren't exactly home run threats. Lorelai, maybe if she hits it right down the middle, could be a home run threat, but the way that people pitch the corners at Steel, typically not really a home run field, despite being known as that. Bit more of a defensive field than people may think. No random bounces. Kind of deep walls on the corners, and online we're only really throwing at corners. Oh, beautiful pitch. Lorelai goes down. You're not seeing the heaters from Mandy so far. See, last season, at least in the Humongous League, Mandy was paired with Cal. When she has that Cal boost, it makes it so she can throw the reduced cost heaters. Without it, I'm not really even
Yep.
sure what the point of Mandy is if you're not going to throw heaters. It's like her best pitch.
Yeah.
But she does have a
Maybe
bat arm.
Wayne coming in. with 6 out of the 10 of the team's home runs this season, probably looking to get hopefully try and get some more this game.
Yep, big time carry. We've seen her the last few seasons just wreak havoc onto the field.
Looks like Angel may be playing around that.
Oh,
Oh,
nope, sends one. Ooh, seems scary at first, but just short.
oh man.
Just a few degrees to the left, and that's kind of where you want to hit those balls. You can get some really short home runs, but that was never tall enough to.
CRK may have been a little greedy with that swing being up three.
Yeah. But I think with someone like Leah, you see a hittable pitch, you send it. Oh my god, what a corner dot. Nothing you can do
Oh,
against that.
yeah, you swing, you miss too.
CRK been known to pitch high inside for a lot, or high middle for a lot of his pitches, actually, with his deep center field at Ekman, being at Steele. Can't really be doing that strategy. That's a recipe for failure, so I'll have to change up his game plan probably a little bit here. He's going to be attacking these corners. And this is where the team
Jorge running away
shines.
from the base.
Oh, couldn't preemptively throw it because yeah, it would go past the pitcher there. Kind of a perfect shot. Usually, I think Jocinda was his first baseman for a minute there, but found that Jocinda ended up doing that a whole lot. But even Jorge does, I guess. 2-0 the count for Kristen Sullivan. Marty, not much of a hitter. Decently fast, not too fast, but fine.
Yeah, from
Should
my
get
my
a
experience
oh
with Marty. Oh, right
oh.
half and the drop.
Yes, you were a Marty owner in RBBL, weren't you?
Yeah, and I definitely say Marty is far from a hole on the offense. Definitely quick enough to just get on base
Yeah, I had
and
Marty in.
be a run scorer.
I had Marty in my season one team. I think. No, it was my season two team in Humongous League, and he was pretty solid. Just if he hit line drives, he was decent enough. But yeah,
Yeah, I
he's
mean he
definitely more
carries
of
his
a
weight on
defensive pick.
offense. Carries his weight on offense, but does wonders on defense for sure.
You know, you're getting the same value you would out of like first, second, third round pick pros with his defense. I've never thought the difference between him and someone like, oh well,
Big hit. Are we adding to the 12 home runs for Fred here?
not quite. It sounded good,
Just
but oh, she
short.
falls down. Oh, and just avoids the double play. Swung it, one of my. Oh, and just avoids the double play. Didn't quite catch that one in time.
Davey also have experience with this player.
Yep, here's the Keisha clone. We both big Keisha enjoyers this season.
Yes.
No, Davey a bit of a fraud at 2 height, but still pretty good in his own regard. Swinging power here. So you have the same bat. I definitely prefer line drive at Keisha. That's just me. At this field, I guess with the tall fences, you know,
I can see
I didn't have to
ooh.
play at Steel this year, so
Oh, the fall.
yeah, little fielder's
Get
choice
out
at
at
third
third.
base. Almost got the double play, but not quite enough. Didn't get there in time. Here's Big Mandy up. Huge bat on her.
Looking at a 419 batting average for the season.
And that is
They're able
not
to
where
grab
we
that
want to
and
be
get the
hitting it.
third out.
Making it easy for Jorge. Even with his one vision, very easy to see where that one's going to end up. Another absolute dot to start the inning. Tit for tat between these two. And another Marty Cordova at bat, essentially.
Definitely going to be a game about who makes a mistake on defense first or gets a big home run.
Yeah, we've already seen some really long extra innings games with CRK and There's nothing but balls thrown to Marty. Not sure. I'm sure it
Yeah.
wasn't intentional, but not throwing heaters with Mandy. Her pitches aren't exactly the best.
Yeah, the people the walk on the base, Marty Cordova does not show the biggest threat getting more than that
Now
single.
Jorge. Oh, what a
Jorge,
shot! But Fred's there, but it ends up working out for him in the end. We'll get one out one way or the other. And Joe Cinda Smith up, the MVP herself. Although I do believe Leah Wayne is a strong argument for MVP, if not Heidi. But
definitely.
Jocinda pulling her own weight. Batting much better in this patch, I would say.
Oh yeah, 100 contacts. I mean, it's something that's inarguable on the buff.
And a little trickler. Will we get the double play?
We
Absolutely
will.
beautiful double play.
Right
Batting
as I
much
start
better in
saying
this
something
patch.
about
Shuts that one out
contact, you get.
again. Look at
Oh
this
yeah,
beautiful
100
double play.
contacts. I mean, it's something that's inarguable on the buff. A trickle of a hit off of that.
And a little trick text. Will we get the double play? Great use of the arms. Big earn. He's up and boosted at his field. He's ready to knock one out of here. I can feel it.
Ooh.
We keep starting each inning with perfect corner dots.
CRK Classic there. Risky against Steel at Steel at any place.
Bringing in
Ooh,
Leah.
a great pitch.
We're making it 2-2. Which way are we sending it? We keep pitching it outside. That is an obvious ball. Full count for Big Earn.
Oh,
Oh, good. Good on him.
great recovery.
Good on him to manually move Jorge there. That is a humongous leaguer move right there.
Yeah, every ball hit so far, we've seen Jorge running away from first base. Great job bringing him back there.
Yeah. Now both these teams are guaranteed a spot into the humongous league next year, but bringing some hardware, being able to put your name up there with Little Waz, definitely something these teams are looking forward to in this series.
What's going on around here?
And Leah should be able to crip walk that one right to first. Jorge just needed to get out of the way.
This is the defense that's kind of expected from CRK here.
Yeah, without a home run, I don't know what we do against an infield like this. This is
For sure. I mean, CRK, documented performance even against good teams, putting a no-hitter against Tristan in the season.
He had multiple no-hitters this season as well, but
So that was the one that was logged. But,
oh, there we go. The pitcher covering the base can't throw it. I feel like we could have at least tried. There were bushes there to stop it, but yeah, it probably wouldn't have worked. But
Tristan,
not much of a threat here. Attempt to hit and run. A little bit low.
Great play.
If they weren't against four height players, man, they might sneak through the gap, but his infield is just so humongous.
definitely something that, one of the key components of being such a strong defense is hard to get it past any of his infielders.
Yeah. Even in dirt, it'd be hard to get around this team full of level 41 Moss Giants. Here's a solid hit from Vladdy. Manual spotting. What a Chad.
Couldn't be
That's what
me.
we like to see. Could not be Halo. That's why he's watching.
Yo!
Here's the GOAT herself, Heidi Thurman. Probably does not matter where we pitch it here. That's exactly what we want. We can taunt a little. We can taunt a little. Okay, that's all right. It's game one. We can ease our way into it. I would definitely be throwing it to third, then second, then first, but teach their own. Monster's probably a little bit more respectful than yours truly. And yeah, with Sally Dobbs, the one vision along with the bigger hitbox. I don't think it's one vision, but she effectively has like the worst vision of anyone in the game, and that's got to be gone. It's out of here, boys. We got a home run. Big Sally going yard. It's going. Adios, baseball. Not quite in the fountain.
Yep.
We want to see a fountain shot today from these Royals, but still a good shot nonetheless. Off that shed. That's the Sally we know and love. Sally, of course, is the most titles of any player, any individual player, backyard, generic, pro, it doesn't matter. Between the two leagues, Sally's a known winner. And here she goes again, performing on her favorite stage.
Yeah, it looks like with 94 power, your contact doesn't really matter if you can hit that ball just once.
Right.
Well, this is exactly what the Royals want here with their strong defense.
Yeah.
Be ahead in the game, all they have to do is do what they've done all season and stop people from scoring.
There's some dangerous hitters coming up. We got some big hitters. Pamela, probably not one of those, but she is solid at getting on base. She's actually batted really well for this team.
Coming in at a 617 batting average, second most runs for the team at 17.
Yep, usually Fred batting her in is the most common method of scoring here. Here's a decent shot, but this is where that defense comes in. And it's going to be hard to get it past Big Sally. Truly showing up on both sides of the field.
Pouncing onto that baseball.
Still throwing nothing but balls at the Cordova clone here. I think, could both of them get walked? It's a real possibility.
It's definitely not the threat you'd think you'd be.
You wondered why they'd be scared. They both have them. Oh, that was beautiful. That was aggressively placed ball. Yeah. Well, that's low. Is it not? I don't know. But that's about as easy as it could be for Jorge.
Yeah, interesting to see CRK coming out with Leah on the mound so soon, using Marty's defensive spots that are used elsewhere. But definitely, I mean, something that CRK is taking advantage of that season, having 5 pitchers over 10 batters faced throughout the season.
Here's one of those, Sally. A solid pitcher. She does most of the pitches well, and her best one's a slow ball. I kind of like that about Sally.
37 batters faced, only 2 runs allowed.
Yeah.
The 1.29 ERA.
This is a dangerous one. You really don't want to be throwing meatballs at this guy. He could easily equalize this.
I mean, known for his home runs this season. Potentially the biggest chance of scoring against the Royals here is the home runs.
It's got to be at Steele. Not much small ball to be had here. All right.
Lucky bounce foul with that dribbling hit.
Well, line drive with 2 strikes here. Smart move. Fred can still absolutely blast them. We got full count. 2 outs. Looks hittable. Oh, yes. But we are just giving Jorge the easiest day of his life.
Jorge's looking like an MVP candidate so far this game.
On God. Could it be Jorge season? We may never know. Uh-oh. Or is it Lorelai
Lorelai
season? That's exactly what she's known for. That should be a ground rule double.
down the line.
Ground rule double for my girl Lorelai. Didn't
Incredible
think
pickup
anything
for
of
her.
her. But she carried me so hard last season in our BBL. I've got nothing but respect for her. It's good to see her succeed in this patch. And yeah, we got to be very scared pitching Leah here.
Leah Wayne. 6 home runs seems low for Leah, but still,
Yeah.
most on the team. Very threatening nonetheless, especially at Steel of all places.
I can't imagine many people are hitting more than 5 home runs anymore, even with the added games. With the power being nerfed, but Leah, very, very valuable both sides of the field. Not a 9th overall pick. We should not be letting her go 9th overall in online. Which should never happen.
Full count. The swing.
Yeah, seeing some of these heats from Mandy, but it's going. It's going. It's deep. It's in that awkward spot.
Ground rule double.
A very questionable Angel Hernandez call.
Another
But I
point.
guess we're going. I guess we're going double here. This is why we funnel right here, because that right field defense has some questionable some questionable hit tests in the zone. It's going to be a little glitchy. Plus that truck. Man, that could have been so much worse.
CRK having, I guess, a unstoppable offense into the terms that their home runs are ground rule doubles that can't be stopped. Versus, I mean, Anjao has a very potent offense outside of home runs.
Oh my gosh,
And
Marty going deep. That's why we're locking him, baby. That's a home run, Marty Cordova. Oh my god.
Marty Cordova with his second home run per these stats. Incredible
steal shot.
I mean, this is just an incredible showing from the Royals offense based on how their whole season been going. Maybe that defense is just getting it ahead.
Marty's saying, let those blimps fly, baby. That's what I'm talking about, Marty. That's what we're here for. We were disrespecting your bat for so much. We take it back. We apologize, Marty. Looking like season 1 Marty out there.
I mean, that's just the dangers of Steel Stadium coming to play there.
And we're pitching corners here. We're being careful, man. But now that's looking like the hits that Anjao is sending CRK's way. He's like, finally, get me one of those. Even a meatball to Jocinda. I don't know. I'd be careful after seeing him. I mean, Lorelai is basically the same bat. You saw what she did.
Oh. Pitcher raised.
Right? No.
Miss. Luckily, Bush is there to stop that from being out of play.
I saw him coming a mile away. We tried, though.
Adamir, home run threat if it's down the middle.
Yeah. Or even if it's not, the way this game's going. And that should be an easy double play. You gotta turn around, play with them a little bit here.
Arnie just running it down.
And that's tough. I don't know what we're gonna do with Jacinda there anyway.
That steal boost definitely helping Ernie run down Lucinda there.
Mm-hmm. This is a tall order for the monsters here. But I have seen bigger comebacks.
Great pitch there out of the gate once again.
Well, that angle is exactly what you're asking for, but...
Oh! The fumble.
Ooh.
You can do it. Come on. Need some hustle, guys.
Knocking some Sam out of each other there.
Over here.
Man, you want that angle. You just want that angle is exactly what you're asking for, like that.
Oh! Andy up at bat here.
Mandy hasn't been pitching recently, right? She's putting her work though. It's time to see if she can hit some homers. How many homers does she have on the season with her 88 power bat?
4.
4.
Looking
Not
here
bad for a
at the,
pitcher. We'll take that. Oh,
regular
sounds
season
good.
stuff.
It
Oh,
sounds
the
good. Are we
running.
making that 5? No. It only
Oh, right
sounded good.
on the shrubbery.
Okay, I could respect the aggressive base running, but
You can do it. Come
Vladimir, very disciplined. Not playing center field, I noticed. Of course, center field not really a thing here at this field. Uh-oh.
on. Great play.
Not bad at all.
Come on.
And that's just an
Oh,
absolutely perfect textbook double play.
some great defensive showing there from the Royals.
And this is what he's done all season.
Not bad
Just
at all.
flawless defense. And here's Heidi. Perhaps the scariest batter of them all. We're giving her meatballs. That's I guess we're not swinging at them either. I don't even know what's happening now. We may have a bit of an intentional strikeout on our hands here. Maybe. Was he AFK? No way, right? Oh, nope, she's swinging. Okay.
Oh, does that get
Wait,
down?
let Stephanie get to that. Smart move, Ernie. Someone's got to cover that. If Ernie turns around and go get that, it's a good chance it's the back of his head, so smart move by him. Salou's already hit the home run today.
Great pitch. Yeah, I mean it's hard to not to be a little too cautious with your pitches after giving up a home run to a batter, but able to get the strikeout there.
Now next we got Vicky. Easy to know what to expect here.
Vicky showing only a 347 batting average on the season. It's not quite quick enough to.
Even if she, with a perfect placement right between the pitcher and the catcher there, it still just does not work out well.
Definitely relying on kind of that down the line bunt to the left or able to get around that first base.
I think Vicky also would prefer maybe like a cement field or something, or a dirt. No bounce here at Steel. That's it's tough for her. And yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
or height, ladies and gentlemen.
Sally doesn't need to do anything, ladies and gentlemen. She just stands there. I think Vicky also would prefer at 4 height. That's kind of all we need to do. No bounce. She doesn't even react. Stone cold. And yeah,
Oh, not a step
beautiful.
taken. Monsters really struggling to put together a game so far. I mean, at this point, looking for a big comeback or just something for morale going into game number 2.
Unfamiliar spot for the Monsters too, as they've been kind of on cruise control all season.
Yeah, no regular season game besides Dr. Pecker had been over 2 or 3 runs allowed.
They're not beating the Mickey Mouse Division allegations.
Oh, Jorge with the miss, but the toss.
Stephanie just phased through Jorge, avoiding the tag. Almost worked out for her. See, if that's me, I'm body checking her. I'm making sure that tag goes through.
Oh, for sure. Leave no judgment to the ump. And another weak batter on the Monsters side.
Yep, all too familiar with this one.
.235 average on the regular season.
Now she's someone you'd expect to be a little bit better with the line driving grounder buff. So maybe
Definitely.
she would. I feel like she would bat the 200s in season before. So she's usable, but she definitely makes up for it on the defensive end. But I mean, when we're blasting homers, there ain't nothing she can do.
Striking out, not the way to increase that batting average.
Man, it looks like we're just rolling into game 2. But it ain't over yet. They didn't hear no bell.
Oh, amazing first pitch.
Once again, what is with these corners on the seed? And Lorelai Yippee Kaye with a
Back of the head.
beautiful shot
Knocked her
once
out cold.
again. Eighth
Luckily
rounder
able to
of
get a
my
pitch.
anus is what she says. Get that draft stock up.
You're laying a threat for 2 more runs to be put on the board here if another home run is hit.
We're just trying to make it look respectable here in Monsters Nation. Oh, Ernie, I think you would have had that, Ern. I'm not gonna lie. Now we're in a dicey situation with runners on first and second with no outs. We're just trying to stop the bleeding.
Cordova 1 for 1 for home runs today. Can he add another to his record?
Wild. Oh, and another just beautiful shot.
A beautiful shot.
Every single Marty Cordova swing going out of play in a good way. No wonder he was walked. I can't even blame him anymore.
No, Cordova with a magic bat of gold today.
Is it Jorge season? I'm scared. I'm very scared.
Great eye from Jorge there.
You don't hear that very often.
Oh. Good catch from Mandy there on defense.
Okay. Good respect. It's not to get too crazy.
We're sitting at coming up with 100 contact.
Another beautiful dot. My God. Pixel perfect. Aaron doing a lot of pitching this game. Good shot. And can't score anymore. And that's exactly what we want for the Monsters here. Stop the bleeding.
Adam here. 0 for 2 today. Unfortunate, but luckily the rest of his team definitely taking care of that.
We are shaking everything up here.
The Rubik's Cube movement, trying to keep the spectators on their toes.
I don't even know what happened.
Got Mandy back on the pitching mound, refusing to throw heaters.
Ooh. Oh.
That sneaks by.
And that's a run. Unless we get a cannon here, absolutely.
Oh, out cold.
And she is gone.
She's an ice pack.
Nah, the fans.
Back
fans,
on
fans
the pitching mound.
They want to see her get knocked out.
Oh, refusing to throw heaters.
Absolute.
That sneaks by.
That's
It's
all
a
you can
perfect
see it.
hit.
Unless we get a cannon here, absolutely.
Oh,
disgusting. The delayed reaction in the fall. Pure comedy. Dropping her war by 1, literally.
How do you making sure to hit foul balls to try and drain Mandy's stamina down here? Keep her off the mound because
I would say it's the best thing she can do, but solid little shot. Kiss? Oh my God.
In between them.
Will Heidi make it? Not quite fast enough, unfortunately, but that was a solid shot. That's about all you can ask from Heidi there. I can respect it.
it's just tough to see what statistically looked
Good shot from Pamela.
Get him.
Oh, but what a throw from Sally.
what statistically looked as the
It's just
defense
tough
team
to
between
see
two teams. What
coming
statistically
out
here
here
and also just putting on an offensive
Good shot from
masterclass.
Get him.
Oh, but what a throw from.
Great play.
Routine out there.
No home run
Or
for
he-
Kristen. She's got to feel like she's down in the score. The pros on
Now
top of the
here,
generics once again.
Fred Benson not living up to his regular season stats. The highest batting average on the team, going 0 for 2 today. Definitely something they got to look to fix in game number 2.
This is a high pressure at bat here, man. You want to put up something going into game 2. It's not been good so far.
No matter who you are, it's hard to fight off a loss, but let alone a loss like this into a second game.
Now that's a whack from Fred.
Oh, wow.
It's going, but not quite far enough. The 100 chord on Vicky. And that's all she wrote.
Taking a bow. 6-0 in the first game.
That's tough. And we're going to collect some stats. And then probably looking to go into game 2. I think we're doing 2 tonight. Not sure if we're doing 3. I mean, it's up to these guys, but I mean, just a one-sided performance here. Game 1.
Yeah, I
that was
mean,
a statement game.
What do you look to change as the Monsters when now you're going into game 2 without the steel buff? What are your steps? What do you do differently?
I'm throwing chairs in the locker room. We gotta spark the fear of God in these kids, I think. Beautiful online record getting absolutely toasted here.
I mean, and I gotta say that's exactly what the Royals are looking to do at the start of the series, getting that win over the steel buff. To now look, all you have to do is win at home and you win the series. And just continue putting on great defensive performances. And the Royals just looked like the more secure, steady team there, while the Monsters needed something to happen that just didn't happen that game.
Yeah, and I don't even know if it's all that different if we play that at Ekman, because I mean, at least one of those home runs were no doubters even at Ekman, and yeah, the Monsters didn't put up any really good hits there that would have done anything. It may have been like a 1 or 2 hitter, maybe.
Yeah, that, I mean, and the Monsters, you could argue, lose a batter at Ekman.
Yeah.
So they become even less of a threat, which is why I was saying, like, that's what the Royals need to do, is get that win at Steel. And it's there. So now it's really the Monster series that they need to win.
Yeah, I mean, they both love to win the series, but big L for Fred, big L for Ernie. I think those two really let down the Monsters today. Absolutely nothing from those guys. And now you got an unboosted Ernie, and you've got a much tougher field to hit these home runs at for Fred. So gonna need to look to create something here. CRK logging off here. Is this gonna be all for tonight, or are we is he restarting? What's going on? Not entirely sure. Looking to inquire.
Yeah, unfortunately, with Mandy being off of that pitcher's mound, just kind of wasn't able to do anything with his other pitchers to keep that scoring down.
So we're going to Ekman next game. Potentially a long game. We've seen. I mean, how many extra inning games has he had at Ekman? I'd be very curious to see this. Because I know he had that 18 inning game there not too long ago, just in the playoffs. I think the first round that he played.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I can find a stat on that.
Hell, pull that up. feel like usually they're noted. I didn't see anything
Mm.
in the regular season. I guess he did have a lot of like blowouts and whatnot. Most teams that are at Ekman I've seen historically have had many a long overtime games. Happens pretty regularly.
Now, the thing is, originally, before that first game loss at Steel, you could almost the Monsters could almost allow a loss here. Where I mean, obviously they want to win, but they're okay with a loss because they have more home games. But now a loss here really puts them in a tough spot going forward in this series.
Yeah, it takes a lot to reverse sweep. It's a very rare thing to see. Even with the 2 of the 3 final games at home, you can't mess anything up.
Yeah, because now if CRK just wins his home games, he wins this series.
Who
I mean,
is
losing a game
You
at
wanna
home
play
is
a
just
game?
very rough in a series
Sure, I'll
base.
play.
Shaking things up here. And the question is, I don't think it's gonna be a case, but we're gonna be funneling a side or not? You gotta figure Stephanie and Ernie there. I mean, the right side's a little tempting here, but this is a pretty well-rounded team. I think we may have Fred in the outfield, so in left field, I don't know. I put Jay in the outfield and left field, and you know how I play. Maybe
Ugh.
looking at a funnel situation here, which, I mean, the meta's the meta. That's how we end up here in the finals. But
Yeah.
we'll see. I have a good feeling that I know what the CRK is going to be doing here. Bit of a middle funnel, if you will, with this giant center field.
Yeah, I mean, CRK just having that height advantage is just something that travels field to field, really. It's just like, I mean,
Waiting on CRK to get set up here. All right, so for this game, some pregame predictions. Do we think the Monsters get back into this, or do you think the Royals keep that momentum going?
I mean, I think beyond not being at home, having the worst loss of the monster season, I think the Royals are going to continue their win streak here, and that the Monsters are going to have to turn it around their next home game and reverse sweep it. I don't think losing that batter is going to do any favor for the Monsters here at Ekman Acres.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see the Monsters come back here. It'd be cool to see it go 5 games. Um, oh. No, we're good. Taking a while for CRK to get set up here. I'm hoping we see a pull shot. We didn't see a pull shot at Steel where it's easy to get one, so I'm hoping we get a pull shot. Maybe a fountain shot in the right. That one's super rare. Probably not going to happen. The pull shot's at least realistic. But I will settle for a lawnmower shot if that's all we can get. Wouldn't be the greatest night. Really prefer the pull shot here. Marty Cordova has a famous season 1 pull shot walk off. That was pretty badass. Will we see another one today? I don't know. We didn't come here thinking we'd see a Marty Cordova home run, but that's what we've seen so far.
Oh, I mean, the thing with backyard baseball, it's very, very unpredictable game.
Yep. And here we're starting off with Pamela. Pamela, not her fault. That last game was lost. I feel like she did her part.
Oh, definitely. Ooh. Monica over coming out strong on that pitcher's mound.
Showing good restraint on the chat feature to not hit the blue thumbs down.
Marty Cordova with a .35 ERA on the regular season.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
245 batters faced, 43 hits allowed for only 4 runs.
But Cordova versus Cordova.
Ooh.
Looks like Vicky's going to help carry Mordova to the victory over Mordova there. But it was a good shot from Cordova.
Red Benson hopefully looking to do more this game, being a key point in the Monsters offense.
Yep, and there's some of that middle vertical pitching they're used to seeing out of the CRK here at Ekman. Now, for some online players, this style will mess you up a little bit because you're used to only facing corners. But you gotta be prepared to swing anywhere when it's CRK.
Definitely, and obviously a tactic that has worked out for him, making him here into the championship.
A little return to center there. Jorge, plenty of time to get set up.
Jorge getting set up, dusting off his shoes, wiping off his glasses before catching that ball for that out.
Yeah, even had time to check his Robin Hood before stepping on the plate there.
Another bunt right between.
A little doinker for Slick Vic,
Yes.
but she is
A little
you
bit
can't-
too slow.
can't ask for a better hit than that, but there's just nothing you can do. No bounce here at Ekman either. As a Dirt Yards enjoyer. Absolutely sickening series, but here we go. Could have
Two
thrown it
pitches,
at
2
the
outs.
catcher. Could have thrown it at the catcher. I'm just throwing that out there.
Wayne looking to get a home run here.
Now that's the kind of pitching I like right there. That's the spot. Oh, that too. Beautiful. But CRK has played so many games. 300 games on the online record. Half of those probably disconnects immediately, but still. It's a lot of reps. Eh. Now, I don't know if that was intentional, but, you know, not mad about the walk here, considering, on average, she's probably getting slightly more than 1 base per at-bat with her bat. We'll take it. It's conservative. 2 outs. I can't say anything about Marty, though. Marty needs to be respected at this point, but to be fair, if he hits that same shot here into center field, it's an easy out for Fred. Or for Davey.
Good pitch.
Beautiful dot. Yeah, we can't be trying that. Oh no, and we're stuck in a pickle.
Oh, the stamina draining.
Beautiful patience from Tina. Yeah, and that's some free stamp down the drain. And
Though,
we're
I
going
mean, that
to inning number 2, all tied up.
the Royals got to stick to their game. They didn't do any of that funny stuff the first game. They stayed consistent and able to get 6 runs put on, but it's not stuff like that. Unnecessary risks there.
And Vicky
Because-
with the 100 cord, she's just never dropping that. And, yep, she does a little dance on the ops. Davey, good at pretty much any field, but a little tough on this one. 87 power, just hard to home run with that. Not impossible, but it's tough. We should at least be able to hit something solid here.
Looking at one of those line drive home runs. Ooh.
Yeah, really unpredictable pitching here, but one thing is predictable. Everything is going low. Gotta love it. Not a bad placement, but with Marty there,
Oh,
just barely gets in. And we have a runner on base, ladies and gentlemen. With unboosted Ernie pulling up.
yeah, like I'm saying, that steal, this is a lot more threatening of a scenario. But just with the outfielders and defensive stance from the Royals, hard for Ernie to do much here.
Oh,
But
that's
a
a
beautiful
Bat
hit.
it all.
amazing
Not
gapper.
bad at all.
And
Going
we're
for
going right
third.
to third, no hesitation. I like it. And that's perfect.
Deep
Runners in
arm from
scoring
the out.
position.
Yeah. Keep up the good
Oh
work.
man, I see that stretch. I'm going every time. You
Yeah.
know, that's
Okay.
tempting. That's so tempting.
It's a great spot here for the Monsters. There's only one out. Stephanie Morgan up here. Lots of contact. Not a lot of power here at Ekman.
Now she has just the right bat to get it just barely over the infielders' heads, but I don't know about them four hiders.
You always think maybe go for
Oh
the
no, there
attack
it is.
fly here.
This way. Over
Beautiful,
Right into the
beautiful
gap.
shot, Stephanie.
Beautiful hit.
Absolutely beautiful. That's exactly what you want to see, and the Monsters are right back in this thing.
Maybe it's just a caster curse for me. Just anyone I say is going to win will not win.
Here they had bigger sample size, but we should get the respect steal here. No, 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 you steal. Steal that. That's free. It's literally free real estate. What are we doing hit and running here? Anyway, it should be a diplomacy second base.
Very interesting not seeing
Yeah.
the second base steal here. Potentially worried about Ernie Steele's ability to take advantage of it without that speed boost.
I found it almost doesn't matter who's on third as long as they're not like minimum speed. It's like free. Because you just can't throw to second.
But I suppose, I mean,
There we
looking
go.
at this,
Full count. And that's low. We're loading the bases. And
interesting
Davey
spot.
into pinch run, I guess. Oh, not who you want the bases loaded for, but what do we
No.
do here? I mean, probably just a hit and run and pray. Yep. Oh, no, bad time to load.
Oh.
And we've got a rogue Larry Walker out on the field, taking a seat on the pitcher. But we get out of this. We get out of this flawlessly. It's way too low. No, it's not. Don't listen to me.
Oh.
This is a tough situation.
Oh.
What do we do here? Getting striking out with Tina, even like intentionally, maybe is the move if we have a batter after this. Who is it?
Yeah.
Pam. Yeah, we'll take
Pamela.
Pam over. Pick Pam over Tina all day. She can hit a solid line drive.
Fortunately,
I am good. Yes?
Oh, yeah.
oh, that's a big spot for the Monsters to only come out with one in that inning.
That's tough. Bases loaded. Way to get
But
it.
it is one more point than last game, so it is an improvement.
That's enough to win.
For sure.
We just gotta do our thing defensively.
Kudova saw him with 3 bats with bat weights on. And look at him taking another big swing.
Look at this manual spot. Oh, well, okay. It's a work in
Nice.
progress. But I respect it. He looms.
Ugh. Sorry, something in my throat. Um,
Sorry about that. Jorge swinging at whatever. Okay. Worst optometrist
ball is
of any city, by the way. Every person this optometrist has helped has a 1 vision stat. Absolute quackery going on. Full count, and that's in.
oh,
And that should be a walk on. Beautiful. Beautiful double play.
good
Good work,
defense from the
Tina.
monsters.
Yep. No more funnel. Turning it off. We're just pouring now.
Oh,
And we'll take that.
oh,
Okay, maybe
ooh,
we might have actually wanted Taunt a little bit there. That was actually the
a little
move.
bit early one.
Yeah, we can't be shooting him in the back.
Good ball. Opening pitch.
Oh, we were just painting that corner with this right side attack.
Yeah,
Is
great
he gonna eat
stuff from
that? Not for
Mandy.
a second. Say, get that out of here.
Watching that juice box there on the right.
Hmm.
Getting a
It's
little
scary.
low there.
He's got that vision. There we go. That's what we're talking about with Mandy. People are not used to seeing heats anymore. It really
Good
does throw
fight from
people off.
Vladimir.
Oh, and the heat once
Great
again throwing
hit.
people off.
Making Vladimir chase there. Not enough time to analyze that with that heat.
What a pitch.
Royals definitely need to keep that stand on defense. Not let these monsters get far away. Hopefully, get some points off. Maybe a big home run from one of his power hitters.
Kristen looking to catch up with Marty today. Oh my gosh,
You'd
what
love
an
to
eye.
see it.
What an eye. We don't want to swing anything. I think we're draining. Alright. We're not running into each other. Good communication.
Oh, no way.
Oh.
Not good coordination, but
Over here.
nonetheless.
An intelligent play, but maybe not the most athletic.
Yeah, it was a fielder's choice with none on, unfortunately.
Fred Benson looking like he's 0-3, 0-4 for today.
It hasn't been a series. He's had some good hits, but they were just on the edge of glory.
Hard to swing at a ball like that.
Waiting for his pitch.
Oh,
Sally just teasing him. Oh, that looked juicy. It's a shame.
ooh.
Oh, and we're fielder's choicing to get Fred out. Just letting Kristen have second. It's interesting. Fred's a little faster, but now we have a runner working his way towards scoring position here. Man, if she hits it right, could easily sack her to third. And with a decent enough hit, could even get her in.
Oh, ball.
Oh, that would have been beautiful. Just a little more to the left there.
Oh. Mandy may be hoping to stay off the bases here. Not drain too much of that stem.
Got her swing.
Here, very well-rounded player.
Yep. Keisha, excellent player. Very unique, just good at everything. Davy's just not as tall as Keisha, but still very respectably well-rounded player.
I think that height just, I mean, it's a big thing,
It's big.
a big difference.
I'd argue the Keisha factors
Oh,
a little bit of something, but man, another victim of Marty Cordova's here. But as long as we can hang on defensively, I think the Monsters are okay with striking out 12 more times in a row.
yeah, but as we saw last game, despite being so strong defensively, the Royals definitely have the ability to put points on the board.
Yeah. And we're throwing meatballs to Heidi considering what she did last time. Look at that. She's capable of hits like that. That's fair. You might have to catch that.
Ooh, great stamina draining here from Heidi. And a smack. Back of the head
Oh,
catch.
I was kind of hoping that would bounce off her head because, I mean, like Rodney Dangerfield, she was getting no respect. Absolutely none. And another good hit, just barely foiled. I think Heidi's going to have her moment soon. I can feel it.
Sally Dobbs having a home run in the last game. Looking to take advantage of that 94 power.
That's the Sally
Chasing
Dobbs we
that
know and
ball.
love right there.
Oh, great pitch.
Like Halo on the SAT, she was just taking swings left and right.
Okay, release. I'd never had to take the SAT.
She was circling everything.
A big juice.
Mm. It's looking juicy. Should free up Mandy. It'd be a little more liberal pitching here.
Yeah, I mean, I'd definitely be going to her heats now.
But
But
we're holding it.
instead,
Also safe, because we're getting strikeouts with the slow balls. And we're sending Vicky home. You can't see it from here, but there were some Fortnite emotes being done in between the innings.
nice deal.
Alright, up next we have Kevin Durant up to bat.
Ooh.
And just today I watched an AI dang near pull it with a no doubter here. Surely online with a line drive boost, we can see Ernie do the same. Surely there's a chance, right? Like,
Good eye from Ernie there.
he's waiting for his pitch.
Fighting for the pitch. Marty Cordova wiping the sweat off of his brow. Full count. Ernie does not want to take the walk. Decides to hit it right back to Cordova. It makes that pass just a little bit easier.
Yep. Making a no doubter. I like it. We're running out of time for CRK. Can Stephanie help pile on anything here? Or at least get on base just so we can get Fred up sooner. Another solid hit, but Jorge's right there. He's letting the world know.
All right.
He's always watching.
Able to fight through the sun in his eyes. Make that catch. Interesting choice of a walk. Back up the bat with Harris.
Everything's so low. I feel like the Monsters have to do that right back to him. Because no one is scoring at this rate. And that definitely works in the Monsters' favor here. What is it with these junior leaguers and having a disadvantage at their home field? Every junior leaguer I talk to, I swear, has been like, yeah, I'm good at everyone else's field. Gotta be careful.
Mandy back at the mount. Pitch.
Good whack, Tina.
Make
Spot by.
Lil Wayne.
Are we walking her? I mean, yeah, I think we're taking the approach of not necessarily walking her, but if all the
Not
pitches are
upset with
balls, I'm
one.
not mad about it. Which is kind of the right approach. I say just give her a meatball.
Wow. What a hit there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Royals only having Leo Wayne and Sally Dobbs over 90 hit power.
Yeah. Just ask him to be walked. Oh, Fred doesn't have an arm, but he has enough. He has
Massive
enough.
double play.
Just ask him to be walked. Oh, Fred doesn't have an arm, but he has enough. Yeah.
Routine
Not much
play
more you can do
there.
with Tina there. Maybe make him do a few more pitches. At least we got the first pitch there. Yeah, but it was good enough. It was in there. Top of the order here. Okay.
Oh!
They're doing really good.
Pamela showing him how to do it. Turning Marty into a
Confusion.
bowling ball. Or a bowling pin.
Ooh. Early swing.
He's got tricky curves.
Golden.
Mm-hmm. Is he going to second first? Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, I guess, see, spamming second seems like it would be the move there, but Lorelai also notoriously bad at stamina, so she would tire out quickly. Kind of sucked, but we do have Fred up. Huge
Maybe in his
chance
head
here.
a little bit here.
This is not not supposed to
Oh,
happen.
Jorge.
This is not supposed to
Oh,
happen.
Jorge.
Off
Drop
hit.
it and get out of the inning.
Good
Smack from
contact right in the
Randy.
gap. Will they stay away from each other?
As it's
Big
Oh!
catch, nonetheless.
Vicky Kawaguchi with the Randy Moss catch over Vladimir Guerrero.
Royals need a big hit here from Jorge.
This is scary. And that actually looked like the kind of hit he should always make with his weird
Oh!
swing. Oh, and flexed on her. Knocked her out, then flexed on her.
Ah, oh, a
He
little
hit
bit of beef coming
hit
on
the
the same
X.
team here.
Routine fly ball for Tina. Good work. This is why we put up with her on offense.
Vladimir
Running out of
hoping
options
to
here.
get something here.
Going down this order. Vlad's one of the last guys that can hit a home run. Oh,
Oh.
Stephanie annihilated. Scary.
Heidi Thurman here,
Someone check up on Stephanie.
looking to make the play of the game.
It is kind of huge getting Heidi through here. I'm not gonna lie, that is pretty big for their final inning, not having to have a free out with Hyde. And yeah, Ernie could have just
Here.
rolled over there. Could have done a somersault.
Now the Royals here have to make sure they stay taut on defense.
Yep. Now adding a run here with the top of the order, or the best batters of the order, I guess I should say. Oh yeah, what a shot from Davey. Will Vlad get there in time? Oh, I just
Vlad,
barely.
great defensive play.
Terrific. What a shot.
Tony Steele unbuffed.
What do you mean non-buffed? That looks pretty buff to me.
Keep up the good work, the way we get it
Well, it
done.
looks like an out
The
to me.
angle fix. That's some high elo fielding right there.
At least Platt.
You know who is buffed? Stephanie. She is not feeling herself. Going Super Saiyan. Carry to
Oh,
blast this one.
oh.
And she wasted on a foul ball. Well, that was her chance. Now she's just going to ground out. You had your chance, Steph. I'm just saying.
You're doing really
Had your chance.
good.
Now the Royals see if they can pull together something here on offense.
This is it right now. Monsters needed this.
Sally Dobbs.
Ooh.
Sally Dobbs. A whole run in the last game.
It's pretty easy to pitch to her, but man, we saw what she could do. Now, granted,
Good
that,
eye,
that
good
hit
eye.
is not going out here. But man, what do we do with Sally? I say just throw balls. Or just keep doing that.
Yeah.
God.
Unfortunately, the Royals don't have.
Oh yeah,
They can
that's
just
routine.
throw in their
Tina's
lineup.
got this.
Tina's sweating. Tina's worried. Tina's so worried.
Mom's spaghetti all over Tina's sweater already. And she's taking it out on Stephanie,
She's
who
not
takes it out on Mandy. Okay.
The back
We
of
need to calm
Andy's
down.
head.
We must stay focused, sisters. We must stay focused. Now, Vicky, this could be a free double play. We're gonna see. She has been hitting some dots. I don't think she's got on yet, but man, there's potential with some of these hits she's been getting.
2 strikes. Looking at a grounder here.
Or bunts allowed for her. I'm a bit worried about the rotation after this.
Good fight.
We're
Oh.
just draining, man.
He's still holding on that juice box though.
Still balls.
Oh.
And could we get a double play here? Ernie.
A great steal.
Boosted Ernie gets that, but way to put a runner on second there. And we've got Lorelei up here. Who's the line
Lorelei
drives
here.
dangerous. And that was not dangerous, but do we get her to third? We get her to third.
Yes.
Interesting.
Leo
Leah
Wade.
up.
Leo Wade.
No, every ball is going in the dirt. What are we doing here? That's exactly
Yeah.
what I expected. No shot. No shot. Huge restraint
monsters.
on the behalf of CRK avoiding these chats.
The monsters do not care about viewership, but want the victory. Throwing these non-competitive pitches.
Yep. I would do the same thing, CRK. I would do the same thing. You know, make her use her juice. Question is, will we get a walk-off?
Marty Cordova.
It's Marty.
Marty.
Marty stays flexing on Kristen, and he has a chance to walk off huge here. Let's see what happens.
Good eye.
Yep.
Everyone in the
there's
stadium's
the
on their
diplomacy.
feet.
Oh, baited.
Oh, no. Oh.
Baited.
You can see all the parents looking at their windows watching the end of this game.
All to Fred
Is it
here.
down?
All to Fred.
All the Fred.
And
Fred with the chop.
Fred looking like Jane out there. And we tie it up. And this game just got 3 times longer. Oh, that was not what we wanted.
Oh, Jorge looking to end it here.
Hit it to the opposite side of the funnel. What a pull. And we're going for it. What are we doing? What are we doing? Tina's got an arm, so this does work. This is super dangerous. Super dangerous, especially with the catcher off. Uh-oh. Gotta time it just right. Perfect. Don't throw it past her. Oh.
Oh.
This is a dangerous game. But we're tiring out Leah. This is huge, actually. Look how tired Leah is.
Oh.
And who knows if there's a juice on the end of the Royals here. And we're going to extra innings.
Ladies and gentlemen, hope you brought enough snacks because the game continues. Are remaining out there on the pitching mound.
Man.
Going
Monsters
forward.
had the advantage all game. Just for it to crumble away with 1 out left.
And the Royals definitely keep their defensive locked up. Monsters had a lot more chances to score that game, just weren't able to fully capitalize on it.
Yeah, you gotta look past that inning with the full count or the loaded bases.
Loaded bases.
It could have been. But here we are. All square. Easy catch for Sally. And yeah, I don't know what Tina could do here. You don't even want to strike out for Stam because that risks giving a very tired Leo Wayne some juice.
Yeah.
Probably not what we want. Now Leo won't be up for a minute, but if you hit it towards her in the field, it may get
Might be a
interesting.
difference maker.
Although this team has no shortage of
Let's
fielding.
get
Neato,
'em.
Kino.
Marty making that routine play on Pamela.
Yep, and you're headed to the bottom of the 7th. Have yourself a
Jorge
little
still
7th inning
here.
stretch. Or them peanuts and Cracker Jacks.
Looks like the Monsters thought about using that juice box there.
Into that point, but now who knows how long this game's gonna go. They want to hold on to that.
Ooh.
The one vision, man, he thought that was a meatball.
Great eye there.
There's the heaters. Let's go.
Ooh, good
Coulda had
defense
him.
from Jorge. Full count.
You know what to do.
The Heat's the only thing
That's in
accurate
there.
anymore.
That's in there.
Jorge.
Oh, it's right in the middle, but Pamela.
Oh,
Beautiful
Pamela's
catch.
even make the play.
3 height moment.
Oh, Cinda. I mean, nothing you can do against a pitch like that.
Man, he's starting to get tired out there. Tina, can she turn around in time? Yes, she can.
Okay.
Good work. And Vladdy, who I think is just... I don't want to say anything, but... the inning probably ends here. I don't see him going yard.
Another great pitch. Oh,
The dot.
pixel
Nothing you can
perfect
do.
pitch.
And we're headed into the 8th. When will we score? Who knows? Kristen doing a little bit better than last game, but still remaining firmly in Marty's shadow, who she is going up against.
Mm-hmm.
Surprised you haven't seen Kristen pitching. Oh, right through
Right
the
up the
gap.
middle.
Marty can only just stare at it. The reaction time just not there yet. Rose on 1,000 ping. And here comes Fred Benson with a runner on. Could be huge.
Red Fenton making this game look different, hopefully.
Is Brad Frenson the cousin of Wheat Peeler?
Yes.
That's a good shot. Oh, is that in? Is that in?
Foul.
No! No! That's just foul by like 2 or 3 pixels. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. That was a no-doubter. That was gone.
A good hit.
Great play.
Oh.
You can see the ball right there. That is... I was kind of hoping that wouldn't be a ground roll double. But we've got runners at second and third with no outs. Mandy, all she needs to do is hit a solid line drive out into the outfield, and that's going to be a run. I don't know about power here. I think just her popping it up is just bad.
Mm.
I don't know what the move
Unless
is
you're
here
looking
exactly.
for the sacrifice.
We are looking for the sacrifice here, but even then, yeah. Power is just a lot of these on this patch, sadly.
Neato,
A lot of
Kino.
those. Now, Darren Davies very capable. He's got those beautiful Keisha line drives.
Continuing to swing with power.
Yep. I mean, from a baseball perspective, it makes a lot of sense, and we usually do want to swing power. You've got runners in scoring position like that for the easy sack fly, but just a little risky here. And that's a perfect sack fly.
Mac.
Oh.
May not even be a sack.
Kino, Kino.
Oh,
So close to some Jose action here. And will Fred go home? I say yeah. I say you sprint the crap out of him. Full commit. Yes, sir. She's stretching. She doesn't know what's going on.
Kino.
And that's 3-1 monsters. Why did it turn it around? That's what we want to see right there.
incredible.
The jokester himself. Got a runner on second. Only one out. I'm here for it. He can't wait to get back to his home field next game.
A tough setup for the Royals here to come back.
Yeah, their coaches come out, have a little talk before putting Jorge in. I've never seen this one.
Jorge's pitching stats on the season:
It's time.
three batters faced with 0 hits allowed,
It's Jorge
5
time.
pitches thrown,
I feel
a
differently
0
about this game.
ERA.
Davey gets 2/3 for free there.
Great play.
See, great restraint. See, I'm sending him home immediately there, every time.
Jorge is tied for the best ERA on the regular season.
Now Stephanie. Oh, so he has pitched before.
Yes, he
Okay.
in the regular season faced 3 batters with 5 pitches thrown.
Oh, here
No
we go.
hits
We
off
need
of
to
that.
spam with stuff. We need to spam with stuff. Oh, if we were spamming the whole
Oh.
way there, I don't know. I think we could have got there, but nonetheless, 3-1 going into the bottom of the 8th. Pressure's on big time for CRK, who is leading off with Heidi. Not the best way to start off here, but we do have the top of the order after that.
Right to Mandy, a little bit higher, maybe a great hit to maybe get on first base there.
Best way to start off here, but we do have the top of the order after that.
Play Dobbs looking to have a great hit here.
Okay.
Oh no.
There we go. Throwing some stuff high. It's got to be tempting, but great eye once again from CRK. Probably knows he's not throwing any actual strikes up high.
Good eye for the full count.
Question is, are we walking?
We are not.
Ooh,
Strike in the corner.
vision coming into play again with old Sally. It's tough. And not who you want to see come up. Vicky has not got a hit all night. This is tough. And we're still pitching her dirty.
Good eye there. Oh,
There it is. And that's GG, ladies and gentlemen. Series tied up
JD's and
1-1.
Lettleman.
These monsters
What?
come back after a terrible performance, frankly, in Game 1 to put it on the Royals at their home field.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta give all credit where it's due to the Monsters after having your worst performance of the season to come around on the road and win the game 3-1 is definitely something a lot of the teams could not have done. It'll be interesting to see going back to Steel Stadium next game when that happens.
Mm-hmm.
If they're able to keep that momentum, or if it gets in their head after already losing at their home field once, if they're kind of behind on the mental department, and if CRK can take advantage of that, even with the steel buff on the side of the monsters.
Some intense action. Not as long of a extra innings as it could have been, so good to see we didn't go 15 plus there. Yep, and that'll be it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So we got this series all square at 1 game each in the best of 5. I don't know when they'll be playing their next game. I don't know who will be streaming it, but for me, for Halo, we're going to be signing off after a fun night of some World Series baseball in the Junior League.
Amazing times.